What's up? So, okay, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about recovery. Normally, right now I'm focusing on, let me fix this camera just a little bit here. There. Right now, I'm focusing on my strength and my conditioning. Mainly my strength right now because as of, even before April when I first got my surgeries done, still having a lot of pain issues, and I wasn't able to train in the gym, get to the gym as much as I wanted to, hardly at all. Even when I was there, I was in too much pain to even hold on to a bar, let alone really do much anything else. So focusing on my conditioning and my strength, my power, all that stuff. Now, I am not a weightlifter. I am not a bodybuilder. I'm not a power lifter. I am none of those. I train my ass off because that's what I like to do. Okay? It keeps me sane, well, as sane as possible. It keeps me from choking the crap out of people. It is my therapy. I train. I love bodybuilding movements. I love the powerlifting movements. I'm really getting into the powerlifting movements. I'm not that strong right now. My grip, as you can still tell, I still wear these damn things, and I still do recovery, ice and heat, mostly just ice if it's swelling, heat and movement and physical therapy and my TENS machine, or the electrical stimulation pulse machines. I have two of those. Use those on my elbows and knees and all that other stuff because I'm freaking old. Anyways, so I'm focusing on that, trying to get stronger, trying to stay healthy, trying to keep myself, because I am in this for the long haul. And I love to train. I love the iron. I love being in the gym. That's my inner sanctum. It's my meditation. That is what I do. Like I said, it keeps me from choking people. It keeps me from just going insane. I go in there, I go insane on those weights, and it helps me, stay on a better even keel throughout the day. That being said, as you guys, I've told you before, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are my weightlifting days, are my weight training days, and Tuesdays and Thursdays, and sometimes on Sundays or even Saturdays are my recovery and conditioning days. Now, I don't, as you see right here in these videos I'm going to post up here, I don't do a lot of, let's put it this way. I don't do running and heavy calisthenics to where it puts a lot of pressure on my knees. No heavy impact exercises. I just can't do them anymore. Okay. So a little bit of jump ropes here and there isn't that bad, but I can only do a few of them, enough to get my heart rate going, maybe even a couple of sets of them. But I don't do a lot of running, hardly at all. I can't run. That's just the way it is. Even road marching, rucking is just not in the books for me right now. Anyways, I'm trying to get there. I'm working to improve to get there one day, hopefully. But what I do is I do conditioning and I do my cardio on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. But I also do recovery on those days. Before I do my HIIT training or my high intensity interval training, and normally that covers with a treadmill, a very high incline and a fast walk, and also 10-20 minutes on a Concept 2 rower, 10-20 minutes on an Airdyne bike, on a Jacob's ladder, sled pulling, sled pushing, tire flips, farmer's walks, all that kind of stuff. Something that's going to keep your muscles moving, something that's going to keep your body going, pump that blood, pump that heart, get you breathing hard and heavy. That's what you need to do. That's what conditioning is. Before I do that on Monday and Wednesday, almost always now, I always do some type of stretching or movement techniques, whether that's walking, lunges, body weight mostly. Um, on Wednesdays, I do my push days for my upper body, and I have a bad shoulder and bad elbows, as you know. So I do a lot of movement techniques to keep the shoulders, loosened up for the next day, and because of the day prior. Even when I'm doing squats, holding the bar back, it's putting a lot of pressure on those elbows, putting a lot of pressure on those shoulders, because you're really pulling down and locking that bar into the position. So it's putting a lot of pressure on there. So I make sure I loosen them up, I strengthen them, I lengthen them, I keep them flexible, and it's very important for you to do, because movement is what this is all about. Your weight training, your powerlifting, your bodybuilding, your running, your moving, your ruck, your individual movement techniques, all that stuff. Even just playing with your kids, playing with your wife, or your significant other. Just going out there, hanging out with your friends, your buddies, your pals. It's all about movement. It's all about keeping moving and keeping healthy enough to move without pain, as much pain as we can go without, for the long haul. So that's what we got to do. So you still got to train that. If you're powerlifting, if you're squatting or benching or deadlifting, it's about how you move. It's not just about the weight that you lift. You have to lift it correctly, or you're going to hurt yourself. You're not going to be able to do it. And if we want to do it in the long run, for the long haul, for longevity, you need to practice the movements. You need your body to move correctly. That's a big reason why physical therapy is very important, and another reason why I incorporate a lot of physical therapy techniques into my training on a weekly, daily basis. At least 3 days a week, I'm doing some type of physical therapy movement along with my conditioning, along with my my cardio and my conditioning training on Tuesdays and Thursdays at the very least. A lot of shoulder movement and stuff like that, shoulder rotations and things like that on Tuesdays, because on Wednesdays I'm doing my upper body pushing motion, and then on Thursdays I do about half of what I normally do on Tuesdays, because I'm trying to recover from the Wednesday's training. You see where this is coming from. You need to recover, and you need to do it smartly. You need to move active recovery. Okay, you need to move correctly. But recovery doesn't mean just sitting down and not doing anything. Granted, that's great. I do that a lot. I'll sit down, I'll meditate, or I'll just relax. I'll turn the TV on, switch my brain off, just dumb out on the TV for a little while, and that's great. I like to do it, like to read or something like that, nice and stay comfortable. But recovery doesn't mean just that. Recovery is more than that. It's active recovery. Active recovery will help you recover faster. It'll help you reduce soreness, reduce DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. It'll help you get back into the gym faster and stronger than you were before. There's multiple studies out there that shows that active recovery is better than no recovery, or just static stretching or something like that, than no recovery at all, or just static sedentary lifestyles. So active recovery is extremely important before and even after your heavy weight training or heavy cardio training or HIIT training or anything like that. It's an extremely important. I think recovery and preparation drills, movement drills, are just as important as all these other movements that we're doing, whether it be overhead presses, chest presses, dumbbell presses, squats, deadlifts, good mornings, you know, whatever it is. I think it's just as important to do that do active recovery and proper warm-up exercises or warm-up training or preparation drills, as I like to call them, than it is to do the actual training. You see a lot of people in the gym, a lot of these high-level athletes, they do more recovery or more preparation before their actual movements than they do their movements. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason why there's physical therapy, because movement is key to recovery, whether it be from just training or whether it be from surgeries or from injuries. You have to move. The body needs to move. We are built to move. A body in motion stays in motion. A body at rest will stay at rest. You need to move. So I'm going to get off that rant right now. Just showing you a couple of the exercises here. I hope you guys like these videos. Again, give me any type of feedback. I don't even care if it's negative feedback, whatever. My skin is thick. I can take it. I don't give a crap. Give me some constructive criticism. Show me some love. Show me some hate. Whatever. I don't care. But just show me something. Like my videos. Subscribe to my channel. I'm going to put more content out there pretty soon. I just did a bod pod for my body composition stuff. I'm going to try to get some more of... I'm going to do another one here pretty soon and maybe hopefully get some footage, but I got to get permission to do it first. If not, I'm going to do a really short video and show you guys what my results are. And that'll be in a couple more days. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll check you guys later. So again, like, subscribe, show some love, whatever. I'll catch you guys later. Scouts out.